Good morning, my NPP peeps. Well, we have had the retest of the 50 SMA, and it looks like now we are backing off this morning. Currently down around 70 points, it looks like, in the futures. So, we were due for some sort of pullback, consolidation, digestion of these gains. So this pullback is completely normal. Um, I'm looking for a move back to somewhere around this 10 SMA, which is currently at 2654-ish, and it'll keep moving up. The 0.382 retrace of this move right here sits right around 2697, and then you got this uptrend line, which is right around there as well. So somewhere between this 2756 at the 0.236 retrace and the 0.382 retrace of 2697 is where I'm looking to start to take profits on my short plays, and then look for some sort of bounce and signal that this line and these retracement levels will hold and will head higher up to this 0.618 retrace of this move up to 2934. So that's what I'm looking for. This is actually a healthy pullback, and will tell a lot for how extended this rally will get. Because if we do hold these levels and then bounce up, I'm expecting this 2934 to get hit. If, however, we come down here, close below this 0.382 and close below this downtrend line, and especially below this 10 SMA, all bets are off on the long side. I'll be waiting until we get, we catch some footing and then break down trend lines and head higher. Because we could just bust right through this, bust through the 10 SMA, fill this gap, and then, if that doesn't hold, we go lower, possibly down here to this retracement level, which is around 2030. So I'm not predicting this what we're going to do. I'm watching price, and I'm watching for these levels to hold. If these levels hold, we'll get long again. But it looks like we're going to get some nice profits on the short side. And again, names I'm watching to buy. This name, Apple, you've heard of it. It's paid us well on the long side this week. We're all out and waiting for a price dip. A gap fill right here would be really nice, and then some sort of indication that we're moving higher to get long again. AMD has earnings tomorrow. It'd be really nice to see some sort of retest the 50 SMA and then bounce higher for another long in this name. We got long this name on Monday and caught a lot of this move, so we made a lot on the long side and would like a dip to set up another trade. ATVI, we made some nice gains on the long side earlier in the week, and wouldn't mind seeing a little pullback to the 10 SMA and then a move higher. Nvidia, just an absolute beast. We made money on this last week, didn't catch it this week, but a move back down here. As you can see, 276. A move back down here to the 50 SMA, and then an indication, indication that we're moving higher is a buyable level. Tesla, just a monster. Would love to see this gap filled, retest the 50 SMA, and then turn back up for another trade long. What is one more? Microsoft, just a monster. We missed this move, but a simple retest of this 50 SMA. If it holds, that sets up another trade for a long. I think that's most of the big ones we're looking at. I'm trying to think if there's any more. Hold on, let me look. Sorry, everyone. I'm a little ill prepared this morning. Sorry, SE. SE is another one we're looking at. I mean, this one has been a beast for so long and didn't really, retrace much when the market actually crashed. It held up pretty well and is now moving higher. We're looking at that one. Oh, of course, Netflix. This one we caught this week for a monster move. Just an absolute monster move this week. We caught a lot of this, actually most of this, long the past 2 days. And we're actually currently short the 440 calls just because we thought this would take a breather. Would love a retrace, back down to this 10 SMA, 50 SMA level, and then look for it to turn back up to get long again. So those are the big names we're looking at, and we'll just have to wait and see if these levels are tested and then held. Because if the levels don't hold, then it's no sense in risking any money for more upside. We have to make sure that these hold. We get some break of downtrend lines on the hourly charts, and that will give me confidence to buy the dip and head and get long for this 29.34. But we'll see what the market gives us. Tomorrow is another jobless claims report. The last two jobless claims reports, we've gone significantly higher. We'll just have to wait to see if that trend continues. That we might finally get a jobless claims number that is sobering, and will make the market take pause. So we'll just have to wait and see. Today will be an interesting day, and tomorrow, I'll try to get back on and do another video tomorrow morning after jobless claims numbers are reported. Maybe about an hour into the session, just to see how the market's reacting. So look for another video tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there, and ta-ta.